All right, let's get started. Jumping right into it. Welcome to the show. Today is a podcast day. This is our weekly pod talking about new ventures and news in marketing, advertising, software, automation, development, AI. Lead headline today is Anthropic rejects the Pentagon offer. We cannot, in good conscience, accede to their request. The AI company behind Claude refuses Department of War contract, sparking debate on AI ethics versus defense spending. It's got a lot of upvotes from CNN, got a lot of upvotes on our artificial. Also, today, we're going to be talking about Google API keys were never secrets. Then Gemini changed the rules. Truffle Security reveals how Google's AI pivot accidentally made every exposed API key a security liability. That is from Hacker News. We're also talking about research showing AI coding tools have brand preferences from Amplifying.ai study what Claude chooses. Study reveals Claude Code's hidden biases in dependency selection. We're also talking in our marketing how the content creator with 6 years of growth is talking about Instagram being dead for organic reach. Nobody I know uses Instagram anymore for anything marketing that is serious. Advertising in Reels, in my opinion, yes. More so that is for TikTok, but even that is waning. Most marketing right now is going through traditional methods. 10 years ago, marketing is the way to market. Also, to Twitch, generally streaming is the best way to do marketing, in my opinion, right now, as far as solopreneurs go. Talking heads, influencers, that's where the marketing is at for organic reach. We're also going to be talking about debate on 8chan about whether or not AI is genuinely transformative or another crypto bubble. We're also talking about Dario's statement on the Department of War with his 2,215 point manifesto on AI and military applications. That's the number one story on Hacker News today. So let's kick off with some something lighthearted. Let's count how many product news headlines mention AI or are about AI in some way. Top products launching today, the first four. proving my point that AI is actually a bubble. Superset is number one. Run an army of Claude Code, Codex, etc. on your machine. Claude Code remote control. Continue local sessions from any device with remote control. That is from, who is this from? Is it a tool? Rohan Chobi. This is interesting. Is this who? This is the launch team? Growth Hacker, Growth Hacking Book 1 and 2. I help startups acquire their first. I don't know this person. I've not heard of this person. This is interesting. I'm gonna have to do some more research. I don't know how this person got to the top of Product Hunt with a news story about an Anthropic release, but such is the world today where you can do that kind of marketing. I'm gonna have to do more research into this because OpenClaw is the Claude Code remote, as far as I'm concerned. Perplexity Computer, everything AI can do. Perplexity Computer does for you. Another AI. Nano Banana 2 is out. Number 4 on Product Hunt today. These I'm interested to see what this turns into because it looks like my guy Rohan is launching a lot. However, he is not. Okay, let's go back to the front page of Product Hunt. Nano Banana 2 is out, apparently. We don't have to filter to today. Yeah, today. Okay. Master Code, another one. So we are 5 for 5 with the top 5. Hacker news for Mac OS. Finally. Wonder if it's vibe coded. So 1 in 6 so far is not about AI. What's up with that? Is an SNL reference. Most people might not know. Aha, AI right here. Paragraph 1. So 1 in 7. LemonPod.ai is in the name. 1 in 8. 1 in 9. Dance generation AI for every song. TensorFlow AI, 1 in 10, but that's promoted. Helix DB, open source OLTP graph vector database built in Rust. Oh, we might have number 2 for the not AI column. Does it mention, oh, agent memory? Another AI bubble product. I thought the Rust build was gonna be, oh, artificial intelligence is in the tags. Okay. So 1 in 11, MaxClaw by Minimax, always on managed agent based on OpenClaw powered by Minimax. Another one, still 1 in, interesting how 11 is above 10. Alchemy, AI teammate in Slack. Showcase Pro, convert photos and elegant designs for marketing and sharing. Is it AI? Does it mention AI? Collage maker that you can use effortlessly to find photos. Showcase Pro offers a range of customization options to make every showcase truly yours. You can adjust photo size, round corners, and add shadow, personalized padding and spacing. Choose a solid color, gradient background, and adjust colors, round corners, and opacity. Not in the description is any mention of AI. Is AI on the page? Maybe not. That app has gone AI. That's funny. Let's see the team. Mills. Built with revenue cap. Sounds cool. I'll have to put that on the list. A lot of the competitors are AI. No reviews. Two comments. How many updates? Upvotes. 41 followers. I'll have to test it before I upvote it and do a review. That's interesting. Let's go back. Okay, next capture API request for bug reports in seconds. Chrome extension, not AI. As far as I can tell, in the first paragraph. Nope. Okay, so that's 3 in the count for not AI. Unblocked. It's promoted. We're not going to count it, but it is AI. All of the ads are AI. Monitor security tools, probes, threats, and prompts action. Flarehawk. Okay, so we're at 3 out of 15 so far. 1 in 5 are not AI. You're counting, that is 20%. Not AI. Pretty good day. AI number 15, ML Engine. AI adjacent. It's in the tags. Never mind. Okay. So, bar 3 and 15. What do I wear? Run outfit engine for the modern runner. Does not mention AI in the tags. Weather-based running engine satisfy on Bandit. Check. AI and not in the description. work. Let's watch the video. I'm gonna say it's getting weather. It could be coated. Coated. Certain temperature, certain wind. Feels like list men or women's clothing options based on that. Maybe not AI. No reviews. Founder is I. Yeah, part of this. So my run was my go-to, but I found myself wanting more course experience to be able to say PWA with multi intuitive features, surrounds occasion sharing out images, details below. Aha. No AI ML yet. Heuristics. Layering logic. Okay. No AI. Love it. No AI on. What do I run? So now we're at 4 out of 16. 2 and 8. 1 and 4. Quarter. 25%. Uno. 4 and 17. Tough musical authentication for accessibility. Does what? Uses a musical key instead of a password for authentication. That sounds dangerous. Generates. Doesn't specifically say AI. It could use crypto to randomly get this. No mention of AI. Okay, so music key is potentially not AI. That was number 18. So 5 out of 18. Number 19, get approved by US banks even after being rejected. fintech called Bedrock. Bedrock verifies founders using digital lineage, GitHub commits, Stripe history, behavioral signals, not just passports and selfies. Banks de-risk entire countries. We help legitimate users from restricted regions form U.S. entities, attach a trust score and improve approval odds, deep fake resistant verification, automated compliance, built, built by founders who lived the problem. Any AI, founder Bedrock, legitimate and still couldn't open U.S. bank account because of where he was born. Banks de-risk entire countries, not because founders are fraudulent, but because manual compliance costs more than the customer's worth. So we built Bedrock instead of verifying people through passports and selfies, which deepfakes are breaking. We verify founders through what we call digital lineage. Generate trust score. Last 18 days, 11 founders and generate 4,600 in revenue. Fintechs are and payment companies are already lining up to integrate our Trust Score API. Banking partnerships are in the works. We're starting with formation as the wedge, but a bigger vision is to become the identity, banking, and payments infrastructure for cross-border founders, from Trust Score API to our own neobank and merchant of record. If you've ever been rejected because of your passport, I'd love to hear your story. Happy to answer anything. Bedrock integrate. Right? This hits close to home. Let me check on the shoulder energy behind this. I love is the founder story, 19 years old. Rather, one review. What's great, finishes the job. Everyone else quits. Drip out the song from LLC. Better get you actually back when Mercury says no because of your passport. What needs improvement? Farm bake. Paying customer across 400 using data. Refining yes, but West Africa getting U.S. banking access they couldn't get anywhere else. Can't tell if it's AI. The Trust Score AI. Explore the tech stack. Tools that power Bedrock. Engineering developments. They built it with AI. They used Figma to design it. We're at 5 out of 19 so far. So long as it's fun if they used AI to make the thing. Is it using AI to get the trust score, to do the Stripe fintech analysis? Also, that review looked AI generated. To me, that's how Claude talks to me. I believe this part uses AI. I'm going to call it AI, and that is 5 out of 19, not AI. So, what's the score? 14 out of 19. 74% AI. And we're going to have to wrap this show early and pick it up later because I do have a hard out in 15 minutes. But let's talk about the mid show headlines. Today, we've got the agency PM burnout is real. By the time I get to be creative, I'm too burnt out. Lead PM at B2B growth agency questions if marketing is even worth it anymore. I have a thing for you, and we're about to do an ad read just about that to get me prepared for my 11:30 meeting with Visible Agency. We stopped giving away prizes at the booth and started mailing them. Counterintuitive event marketing hack mail prizes to get real shipping addresses instead of fake emails. Ooh, that's a good tactic in our marketing. Post-market OS bans use of generative AI in 2026. Open source mobile OS takes hard line anti-AI stance. Huh. I don't even know what post-market OS is, so is it relevant? I don't think so. We're gonna ignore that one. Anti-res implements Clean Room ZX Spectrum emulator using only Claude Code. Redis creator builds working emulator entirely with AI pair program. Interesting. Breaking free Norwegian Consumer Council report on dark patterns of AI products, how AI companies manipulate user content, data collection. Uh, I don't, who knows? Norwegian Consumer Council report, how AI companies manipulate user consent data collection. I don't think so. Jane Street challenges, can you reverse engineer our neural network? Quant trading firm opens public AI challenge. We might have to join in on that challenge. And let's just highlight over a few of the more headlines here. We got 17 more. The normalization of corruption in organizations. 20-year-old paper trending on HN about how companies slowly accept unethical behavior, directly applicable to AI marketing ethics. Docker's hidden gem that can build almost anything. Build kit, under-marketed dev tool that proves you don't need AI to be valuable. I've never cared about Docker. It's never applied to my build style or my development style. I baked up pie every day for a year. Content marketing lessons hiding in a wholesome Guardian piece. Consistency wins, algorithms lose. That is very true. If you do this every day, you will get traction. I've seen it time and time again. Palm OS UI guidelines 2003 resurface. Reminder that good UX existed before AI, and most AI UX is terrible. Makes sense. Google's Gemini AI now powers API key security scanning. Irony, the AI that made keys vulnerable now scans for vulnerable keys. Interesting. Moderators remove influencer marketing spam, luxury retreat posts, and YouTuber bots. Crack down on AI bot spam. Okay. AI powered email marketing, 98% open rates on SMS versus 20% on email. The channel shift every marketer is sleeping on. We have known, that is a silly headline. We have known for 10 years now that SMS is where the opens happen. It is not 98%. It is closer to 20% and nearing 0% on email opens unless that headline really grabs you. My strategy is throw a mention of a video in the subject and use that as your way to get them to open, whether that's email or SMS. Once they've clicked to the video, you've got them. You can deliver your message via video. That's how you get people to open emails and SMS marketing these days, in my opinion. Okay. Followers don't matter. Instagram's algorithm reset means every post starts from scratch. Death of organic social media for business marketing. Who cares? They're taking the 2015 TikTok strategy on Instagram and making everyone show up equally. That will quickly devolve into nothing and go right back to eyeballs and engagement is the algorithm. Within 24 hours, I bet. So if that's not an old story, if that story's not older than 2 hours old, it doesn't matter because it's already back to what it used to be. AI agent phone receptionist never missed a call. We're going to talk about that today. $15 an hour receptionists. Replacing jobs? No. Backing them up? Yes. What I recommend you do with that is make it your voicemail. So if a human can't answer the phone, a human-ish agent does and gets the close for you over the phone anyway. AI generated business profiles are replacing DIY Google My Business listings. Local SEO is being automated, whether you like it or not. I highly doubt the difficulty to get into the Gmail, the Google Business Profile API to be able to post new listings is impossible. It's impossible to get into that. You have to be Yext, Simless, or Local IQ to get access to that. You need a direct cell phone number for somebody in the Google Maps product line or above them, and Google to get API access to be able to create Google business listings, carte blanche over API. So I think number 10 in this role is not true. Fake news, calling it CMO as a service model. Why small businesses are ditching agencies, personal marketing officers powered by AI platforms are disrupting the agency model. We are going to talk about CMO as a service. That is a legit headline. We are not going to be talking about the AI version of that. We are going to be talking about the human version of that because marketing is going back to personal touch as an industry. Small business owners do not want to deal with any marketing agency that's putting everything on autopilot, charging a monthly fee, and sending a report. That is not what people want. They want personal CMO, giving them a call every day. And that is a good time to segue into our sponsor for today is Visible Agency. So let's talk about Visible. Visible is digital marketing for your business. What Visible does is boost your local business by improving your online visibility, attracting more customers. And let me get my show notes here. Let me get into to the weeds on Visible because I've been teasing this all show. Visible is not a tool. It's not a platform you log into and figure out yourself. It is a full service digital marketing partner with technology backing every decision. Here's what you get up top. You get a personal CMO, a literal human who you can call and who will do business building, growing strategy, marketing strategy for your business. Your own chief marketing officer. They build your strategy, they review your data weekly, they make the calls. One client said, and I quote, my CMO takes me through the numbers and I finally get it. That's the difference between a dashboard and a partner. That personal CMO will fully integrate you into the system. That personal CMO will go through everything with you as far as your integration goes. That personal CMO that you get from Visible will teach you anything you feel like you need to be taught, walk you through um, the entire platform on Visible. It is invaluable what they will do for you. And um, they will wait on you hand and foot to get your marketing set up and then keep it successful and keep it running and constantly um, iterating on your business's online presence to make a real difference to position you correctly on Google. Besides that, you get a business portal. That business portal is your analytics dashboard. It is your place where all of your customer conversations happen. It's your CRM. CRM is built in. It includes a an AI agent that you can use to handle your calls. It includes an AI assistant to do your live chat on your website. It's integrated. Um, Customers talk to live chat, they call, they talk to the AI agent, that AI agent closes them. If you're an appointment type business, local service business, or even retail where you need um, to talk to customers that are coming in, visitors on your website, um, local tailors, electricians, contractors, you need to set up an appointment to do a quote. Um, they are the ones who will do that for you. And um, yeah, it's just different. And that business portal shows you all of your conversation data, your client communication, um, can generate content for all of your social media, plan it out months at a time. You can edit that, triage it, prioritize it however you see fit. That's all in your business portal, and there's lead prospecting tools in there too, where you can pull phone numbers um, and contact information for businesses around you if you're B2B. Um, and that goes hand in hand with if you're a B2B business like I am. Um, Services like Contact Out, where you can get a list of companies, go find their LinkedIn's, get their contact info, um, ripped off the internet through Contact Out. It's a good tool to pair with this. And their CRM. Okay, beyond that, those are the big three. They also offer local search and SEO. Well, they'll get you listed everywhere consistently and accurately on all of the business directories to improve your Google trust. Your reputation management, where they are going to respond to all of your reviews, ask all of your customers for new reviews, gate that so only the 5 stars show up in the most important places, handle all of your social media posting, scheduling, engagement monitoring, use that AI assistant for web tech lead capture, use that AI agent for phone receptionist so that you never miss a call again. Back up your team and yourself with an AI agent that can answer the phone for you is the theme of February, March 2026. They also will set you up with email and SMS marketing, like we spoke about. And we will also, Visible will also handle your paid advertising. And if you need it, web design, redesign your website, improve your website, optimize it, or conversions, sales, driving revenue. That is the whole goal with business marketing. And a lot of agencies do not know that that is the goal. Uh, or if they do not focus on it for their clients. And Visible is different. They do. Plan starting at $497 a month. The best plan, in my opinion, is the Velocity plan with $1497 a month. Includes everything with the SMS and email marketing and voice. You can also do your visionary plan for $997 a month. If you're a local business spending more than $500 a month on marketing that you can't measure, you owe it to yourself to look at Visible. Go to michaelchurley.com/visible for more details. And today, that's going to conclude our show. We've got 10 minutes prepared for our 11:30 meeting, but I do want to leave you with some information about this um, Anthropic debacle. So we are going to get that into Google Chrome here. And let's just read through that. So, what we've got going on here is here we go. CNN story. Yes, I agree. Okay, Anthropic is rejecting the Pentagon's latest offer to change their contract, saying the changes do not satisfy the company's concern that AI could be used for mass surveillance or in fully autonomous weapons. The Pentagon and Anthropic are at odds over restrictions the company places on the use of Claude, the first AI system to be used in the military's classified network. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth told Anthropic CEO Dario on Tuesday that if Anthropic does not allow its AI model to be used for all lawful purposes, the Pentagon would cancel Anthropic's $200 million contract. In addition to the contract cancellation, Anthropic would be deemed a supply chain risk, a classification normally reserved for their companies connected to foreign adversaries. Pentagon officials said. Anthropic said in a statement that the Pentagon's new language was framed as a compromise, but was paired with legalese that would allow those safeguards to be discarded at will. In a lengthy blog post on Thursday, Dario wrote, I believe deeply in the existential importance of using AI to defend the United States and other democracies and to defeat our autocratic adversaries. Modi said that Anthropic understands that the Pentagon, not private companies, makes military decisions. But in a narrow set of cases, we believe AI can undermine rather than defend democratic values. He also said use cases like mass surveillance and autonomous weapons are outside the bounds of what today's technology can safely and reliably do. Anthropic's two exceptions have not showed slowed adoption and use of our models within armed forces to date, Modi added. Modi said the Pentagon's threats do not change our position. We cannot, in good conscience, accede to their request. And that is literally all we have today. I have got to prep for my meeting. Let me know your thoughts on the Anthropic thing in the comments. And yeah, I'll see you after the break.